why do women hate video games so much? Or let me better clarify. Why do women hate that men play video games?
Right. It's because it brings us more joy than they could ever.
Oh my God. Mind you, George is married.
Happily married. Oh, that's a happy part.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Mancave Podcast. Today we are talking about how to know your friends are gay. And I think, George, for me, the first time I realized it was like probably 3 years ago.
And that's growth for you because I feel like if before that, if you found out I was gay, you'd be gone.
That's crazy because my wife is going to see this deleted, and be like, I knew it.
How's George? George who?
Change your name from the J to a G. Just like add insult to injury. Yeah, going full blown. But no, we got a lot of fun shit to talk about. Not a lot. We just kind of like fuck around. There's some really stupid shit happening in the world. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's apparently like real life Ninja Turtles in New York.
That's exciting, actually.
Yeah.
First of all, New York gets everything. Like, why? Because New York is a GTA server.
No, it's the Florida of the North for sure.
Yeah. So, like, the psychopaths that are willing to be Ninja Turtles go to New York.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. But also, where in the world can you just hop into a manhole cover and explore?
New York. Like, that's the only place.
I'm saying, like, yeah, like
the
where
only
else?
other place that I can think of is maybe. I would say maybe LA because like it's so big too, but it's too wide. It's too spread out. And New York is so condensed that it's just like.
Also, like, have you ever seen a manhole cover in LA?
I've never been to LA.
Oh, okay. I've been. I don't think I've ever seen. I know they have like.
I wouldn't be surprised because they don't rain over there either. So they have no prep for rain. They have no.
That's a sore topic.
I'm sure they're like, I don't know what a manhole cover is. I didn't know that we were supposed to do that.
Right, but no, I have a video here for us to look at, so you can just kind of see what I'm talking about.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on here.
And you remember being in the shop.
Correct.
What do you remember about that night?
There 3 random guys walking around in a strange suit. Open the sewer, go in like the Ninja Turtles. Went in there, yeah, it's very odd. I was looking at them, they were looking at me. You know, I could tell they were up to no good. You know, they didn't bother me.
Who are they interviewing? The guy in the car?
They went in there, closed the cover, like, you know, they were never.
What do you do? You're the guy in the car. You're like, what the fuck,
bro?
Waiting for them, and one of my guys called 911, and after that, you know, we didn't really know much. But
see, that's how you know, like. I am so like mind my own business because I would see that shit and just be like, that's crazy. I would never dial 911 and be like, yo, 3 guys just jumped into a sewer. Y'all need to get over here now. I'd be like, damn, I wish I would have recorded that just so I could show other people and they don't think I'm crazy that I just saw 3 dudes randomly jump into a fucking manhole.
Bro, your response makes me realize I'm a super anxious person because you had a very normal human-like response to this. You're like, what the fuck are these people doing? I am freaking out, bro. Have you never seen Dark Knight Rises or...
Yeah, you're like, it's happening.
Bro,
everybody get down.
Like, are y'all setting up dynamite in the sewer, bro? What are you doing? First of all, there's too many viruses and shit that you can get just from being down there. That's where literally all of the city's waste is. So you're down there breathing that shit. You're walking around and then you're going home and fingering your wife. Like, what the
thing
fuck?
is like, so you see that and you're like, fuck. I got to get ready so that I don't die.
Exactly.
Right? Me, I see it and I'm like,
finally.
Taxes due. Yeah, take me, Lord.
No, that's crazy. Nah, I do feel that way when people talk about aliens now. I'm just like, hurry up. Like,
right. Y'all been, the thing is that y'all been edging us on aliens for way too long.
Yeah.
That like, just get here now.
Right.
Like, this shit's been going on since the 70s. Y'all talking about Area 51. Now we got the internet and the government talking about something. Yeah, they're real.
So now we know it's not real.
But then, where are they? So yeah, it's like if you're gonna come, stop foreplaying.
Nah, that's crazy. And you're using that word with foreplay. It's kind of insane. But yo, what do you think they're doing down there? Because there's no explanation. The cops have also not come out and said
if this is New York
happening.
There's a long list of things that could be happening.
Okay.
One, this is 3 dickheads that was like, yo, what the fuck is down there? Let's go check it out.
But hold on, before you go further, there's like 4 or 5 separate incidents of this happening with larger groups of people.
Interesting. So it's
not a one-off situation.
This makes it a little more interesting.
Yeah.
So there is an underground orgy happening in New York. That's
In
what's
the
happening.
sewer?
In the sewer.
Oh my God.
Right, if we're gonna get dirty, we're gonna get dirty.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
And you don't have to clean up after.
It's just already messy.
It's getting taken away.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh shit. Yeah. Possibly. I think the first thing, like I said, I realized I was just kind of like nervous. I'm like, yo, they're about to flood the city, raise the bridges.
There's mutants coming out of the.
Because what else could you be doing down there? Like, some people were like, oh, well, they could just be exploring. For what? Like
They're mapping out New York City as an escape.
Bro, they're gonna start dumping
more
drugs
people.
in the water, and then they're gonna use the vaporizer along the sea train to vaporize the water so that all of the hallucinogens are released into the air.
So this is a scarecrow situation we got going on.
It might as well be, bro. Nobody else can explain it. And then the other thing I was thinking, I was like, do you remember when they said that there was like a bunch of Jewish people climbing out of the tunnels and shit in New York?
I don't remember this. No.
No. So a while ago, a couple months ago, there were like tunnels found in synagogues, and they were saying that like there were Jewish people living underground, and it was just like this whole big thing. And I don't want to say it was a conspiracy because I think it was on the news. So I'm not like.
I mean, if it's on the news, is it still a conspiracy, or is that the line that's no longer conspiracy?
You're right. Yeah.
Right. I think
it's all.
it's part of the plan. It's part of the game.
Yeah. That's a
But
good
that
point.
is okay. So we have Jewish people underground. Now we got the Ninja Turtles on the ground. So now I solved the mystery, right? The mystery is that the Ninja Turtles are trying to stop the Jewish people. And whatever they're doing, I think.
Yo, what was it? What was Shredder's group called? The Shadow Foot or some shit? That's crazy. Nah, we're not saying Jewish people are an evil crime syndicate.
No one said that.
No, it was just
Stop it. The Ninja Turtles aren't real.
very odd coincidence that this is all kind of happening at the same time. What if they are waging war for like the tunnels underneath the city?
Yeah, that'd be epic. That would be crazy. And then it like starts to flood out into like over like in street level. And they're like, what the hell? And then everybody in New York is like, this has been going on underneath our homes for how long?
So does that mean the Ninja Turtles are Muslims then? Because that's the only other group organized enough to take the Jewish people.
That could be it.
Yeah. Nobody else is as organized as these two groups of people.
That's hilarious. The police are. There's a fucking gangs of New York situation going on underneath New York.
Oh
the
my
sewer system
God. Yeah.
between Muslims, Jewish, and the police station.
Right. And what the fuck are y'all even smuggling? I guess it would be liquor because Mamdani's in office, right?
That is true.
Trying to like avoid the wealth tax.
Yeah, and New York is up right now. New York will 100. This is the last year of New York. This is whether the Knicks win or lose.
Oh my God.
New York will be destroyed this year.
It's on his last legs.
2 wins and these motherfuckers are losing their minds. Right, they're outside in the streets, ready to rage chaos. Have you seen the videos of the police?
Of course.
Going down the streets like Gotham.
Of course.
Yeah, New York is going to implode, whether they win or lose.
I think it's a good thing though, because they've been absolutely dunking on Philly, literally and figuratively speaking. First of all, their mayor is so much better than ours.
Mamdani, he looks chill as shit,
bro.
low key, bro. He looked like a dude that I would chill with.
Right. He's not going to drink, but you know, he's still
I'm gonna be like, just take a drink, bro. He's gonna be like, nah.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, I respect it, Mamdani.
But as soon as he turned his head, you switch his water out with vodka.
That's crazy.
Just start withering away.
Got him. And then, yeah. he gets dusted like Thanos. He's fucking gone. And we're like, oh shit, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, so the mayor sweeping our mayor. Halal platters are cheaper than cheesesteaks right now, which is insane.
That is actually insane. What?
Insane. You can get a halal
It's a
platter
full
for like
meal.
$6. Cheesesteak.
Well, then y'all know where to go, bro. Stop with the cheesesteak. Go to the halal platters, and you're good to go. Save money and get better food for real.
Why are cheesesteaks like $12 right
Because people are fucking idiots and they're still buying them.
But what choice do we have? This is our
Clearly halal.
So one of our food groups: pretzels, bread, and cheesesteaks.
And water ice.
Yeah. Water ice.
You know they don't call that shit water ice outside of Philly?
Shaved ice is what they call it.
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah. No, that's facts. Whoever is under them tunnels, they need to be stealing fucking water ice down there and shuffling it around the city.
But yeah, New York, prayers to you. Best of luck. I was hate watching them on
the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to like the Knicks when their best player looks like he's a midget on screen, but he's actually my fucking height, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, when did they play? Friday night?
Yep.
When I was watching
absolute
them.
breaks off.
And the Spurs, I was like, okay, the Spurs were up like the first quarter. I was like, okay, let's see. The Knicks might not. And then when I turned it off for a bit because my wife wanted to watch a movie, and then I went to go check it up afterwards. And the Knicks were up, and I was like, oh, fuck, New York is going to lose it again, bro.
Yep. And the whole time they're on TikTok dragging Philly, talking about, Sixers
that's
fans.
the thing, bro.
Sixers
New
fans
York is
leaving the
obsessed
game.
with Philly, bro. New York is so obsessed with us. It's crazy.
Bro, they're on TikTok talking about, Sixers fans leaving the arena, going back to the house, and it's just like all abandoned homes. Like it's like somebody took a picture of Chester and put that shit on TikTok. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. Like y'all living conditions is so much better.
Right, with your rat situation.
I figured it out. Oh my God. First of all, rent is cheaper in the sewer. That's why they all going in the fucking manholes,
right.
bro.
Wait until they figure out y'all living underground. And that's gonna get fucked too.
$3,500 for this little slither of rat nest.
And Master Splinter's your fucking roommate. Like, come on.
Instead of paying $5,000 for a closet, now you pay $3,500 for the sewer tunnel.
Insane, bro. You got shit passing through you all day.
And they start scooping that shit up because it's cheaper than the street meat.
New York, bro. New York.
So shout out to y'all, man. I like New York occasionally, but
I've been there every now and again.
definitely don't want to give them too much shine on this podcast.
No.
This is a Philly-based homegrown podcast. But speaking of Philly, I know you've seen the Druski skit.
Yeah, I saw that, John. It was funny.
Why are so many people up in arms?
I mean, we know why, right? Because it's funny until it's about you.
Yeah.
And me, the thing is, I saw that, Joe, right? And I was like, that's hilarious. I actually can't wait. And I don't know if I missed it when he does like a Hispanic video. Has he done one where he plays like
yeah. He had the let me see if I can find it. He had like a tight shirt on with the cookout sandals.
That's hilarious. I need to watch that.
Let me find that shit.
What? I'm working, papa. But yeah, so Druski, see, the thing is, I'm not easily offended. So like, if you come after like Hispanic people, I'm just like, oh, cool. Druski made a video about Hispanic people. We're included.
Right.
Right? Like if he left us out, I'd be like, damn.
Because Hispanics are not like a protected group like Asian people. So I don't know why.
So he did what? He did Whiteface, obviously. He did Kirk's wife. What's her name?
Erica.
Erica Kirk, right?
Yeah.
He did. Didn't he also do? What's the other podcast? The black girl.
Candace Owens?
Candace Owens.
Did he?
He did a Candace Owens.
I did not see that. I gotta go check that out.
But people are like, why does he like? And then he did the Muslims, and I guess he did Hispanics, which we're about to check out.
Yeah, I just sent it to you.
Is there a group that we're missing here?
Yeah, I feel like he has not touched on like the Middle Eastern folks who be fully garbed, like the Saudi Arabia folks.
Okay.
And I feel like he knows not to kind of play with certain people because
they're an explosive bunch. Like anger issues, maybe. Right?
That is not what the fuck you meant.
Like they're reactive. No.
Also, wrong group. The Saudis, they're more of like the stealthier group of the Middle East.
Didn't they do 9/11?
No.
Who did 9/11?
That was the Taliban.
No, but like
they're more like Iraq, Iran. Not Iran.
What was the comedy show that invited a bunch of comedians last year?
That was Saudi Arabia.
And they're responsible for 9/11. That's why so many people were against that.
No.
That's why Pete Davidson was like, no.
No, that was about the Jamal Khashoggi stuff.
I don't know.
He was a journalist that allegedly was murdered It's funny that he's wearing Brazil because I barely see any Brazilians in Philly.
Are you Dominican? No, papi, I'm not Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican.
Shut the fuck up!
Was 2% Puerto Rican. I black. Thank you. De nada, papi. Hold on, wait. You mixed? How you know?
She's black.
How you know?
She's black.
I am mixed. Afro-Latino.
That's so funny. Playing on the fact that it's like, don't call me black.
Right.
I'm 2% Puerto
They
Rican.
hate that shit.
I'm 2%.
Do y'all like hot Cheetos like that?
I don't. I know a bunch of fucking Hispanic bitches back in middle school that were obsessed with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally that cliche. They would be the most ghetto ones in there,
Yeah.
7 a.m. with the hot Cheetos.
Oh my God.
And like a ginger ale. And I'm like, that
Oh my
combination is
God.
insane.
I know your shit stink.
Oh
Are
my
you having
God.
that early in the morning?
Every day.
Go to the bathroom
Every
oh my
day.
God.
I was like, y'all really fucking love with the hot Cheetos. And now it's the Takis, right? That's
Oh
what's
yeah,
switched up.
yeah. Bro, my little brother got sick eating that shit.
I believe it.
It put like an ulcer in your stomach or something. You had too many of them
I've
joints.
never had the Takis. I just felt like it was like, it came out at a point where I'm like that's not for me.
Yeah, no. Certain things you just know, like, all right, everything in this country is poisonous, but certain things you just look at it and be like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be eating this.
Yeah.
Like, this is like red 7 or whatever mixed
The red
with
dye.
Yeah, mixed with volcanic juice.
Bro, did you hear about Crumble Cookie?
Yeah.
They have like dirty sodas, which is basically just mixed with ice cream or whatever.
Okay.
It's like 140 grams of sugar in each drink.
Are you serious?
Bro, I'm like, how can anybody drink that and
That's
live?
enough sugar for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's
basically.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the world we live in here in the US of A, but also it's our freedom to do so. Start getting patriotic.
Yeah, I need to look in actually and see how much sugar is in these Dunkin' Donut drinks. Because is that what I'm hyped up on? Is it just the
Yeah, it's a sugar high for sure.
Yeah,
You
okay.
came in and you was just like feeling it.
I felt like Druski. But yo, I know like everybody's tired of like the man versus woman.
Who's tired of that? I love that's the how do you say that? The meat of the sandwich and this whatever. Fuck it.
You like meat in your sandwich?
I like meat in my sandwich.
I got you.
Protein.
But I know everybody's tired of those conversations. But this is one I feel like not a lot of people talk about, and I wanted to bring it up to you and see how you felt.
Okay.
Why do women hate video games so much? Or let me better clarify. Why do women hate that men play video games?
Right. It's because it brings us more joy than they could ever.
Oh my God. Mind you, George is married. so,
Happily married.
Oh,
Yeah, the happy part.
yeah. Well, which is a good correlation because you barely play the game anymore.
I really
right?
do hardly ever play the game, right? So
I want to show you this video that I found. And when I saw this, oh my God, I was like, I hope this is a skit.
But the thing
Because
is
it's the cringiest shit.
and it's not every. I do know women that are like play games themselves and they
Yeah, yeah.
understand the like attraction to it, right? But there is a large percentage of women that absolutely despise games and do not comprehend a world where like a guy wants to drop, maybe pour a drink, open a beer, and play 2 hours at the end of the week.
Right.
They're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Like they really do not understand it. So let's see this video that Larry has here. That
It's going to make you hate people.
is this the video?
Yeah. First of all, y'all freaked out.
Yeah, camera in the bedroom is always crazy to me.
So it's a pillow underneath the sheets and she just realizing it.
Sound like Toby in Paranormal Activity.
Right,
Remember the
right.
fucking stomps? And look at him get scared.
Are you fucking serious? It's 2 a.m. and you're playing a fucking game?
What is he playing?
You're asleep.
That you really said
It looks like Call of Duty.
body to come and play a fucking game in the guest room? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Go to bed, bro.
I just wanted to play the game.
No.
He's a
This shit
bitch.
For a week now, bro.
Are you serious?
Go get your ass to bed. What the hell is your problem?
I just wanted to play the game.
No.
Oh my god, I just want to play the game.
No, now you're not gonna play the game.
Are you his mother?
Yes.
At least he was playing a game and not cheating. The question is, why does he have to hide it from you? I hope he finds someone better. Those comments are always the funniest, where it's just like you see the situation and somebody's like, oh, he just needs to cheat. It's not that he needs to leave, but he needs to cheat. But this is crazy, bro. Like, there's no reason that my man needs to be hiding at 2 a.m. to go get some cod in, and then got scared when she walked in, like, oh shit, I got caught. Right? Like he was cheating.
It's funny you say that, because I was thinking like maybe it was like a jump scare thing, like she busts in a room at 2 a.m. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's more concerned that it's her and not a robber.
Right. He was hoping that it was somebody else.
Yeah. He's like, oh, thank God. I thought it was my wife.
Bro, yeah, that's bad. That is a bad look on both ends. Yeah, he's a bitch, because like 10 toes down. Like, be like,
exactly.
yo, no, like, I'm a grown ass man.
She said, you're not playing it for a week.
Yeah, and she took the system, right? That's what she had in her hand.
Yeah, she took the controller.
Like when my mom used to take the fucking Xbox and put it in her room, just like that, bro. You a whole bitch.
At least your mom was nice enough to do that. My mom would just
Cut the wires.
she'd take the wires. Yeah, she'd take the wires, all that shit. I got in trouble one time. Oh my God, this is a funny story. So I was in like maybe like the 9th, 10th grade. I was talking to this chick, but she lived this little area, like projects basically. So I told my mom I was going over there with my boys, which was true, because one of my homies was talking to her girlfriend. So we over there, we chilling, whatever. It gets like maybe like 6, 7 o'clock. My mom is like, yo, like if it gets late and you by yourself, I don't want you over there. Come home. But I'm like, I'm not no bitch. I'm not leaving. Just because y'all leaving, I'm going to stay. So they left. My mom called my phone. She like, where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm with, I'm with my homies and we still at the girl crib, whatever. She was like, all right, put Chris on the phone. I'm like, fuck. So I called Chris. He sleep. I'm like, yo, wake up. My mom on the other line, just tell her, like, you with me. So I put this dumbass on the phone. I'm like, Mom, here go Chris. She's like, Chris, huh? Where you at? Sleep. She's like, Larry, I'll see you when you get home.
Damn.
I go in the room. All my electronics is still there, but all of the fucking wires is gone.
Yeah.
Bro, I learned how to draw that week. So I'm like, maybe this is my obsession with video games, because I had a traumatic experience. I started doing my psychology thing, because my psychology.
Yeah. Sure, you did get your degree in that, right? Don't do nothing with it, bro.
But yeah, bro, I don't know why women hate video games.
How's your wife when you play your video game?
Oh, when we first started out, bro, we were going to war.
Yeah.
Well, because originally I didn't have it. And then like my little brother was going through some shit. So like I tried to like, beat it more there for him. I went and bought a system so we could play whatever. But then I guess I kind of like got out of control with that. And my wife was like,
what is out of control?
I maybe like playing for like an hour and a half.
Insane, dude.
Yeah, like,
you had to reel that in.
Right. But eventually she did come around, and she's like, you know what? Like, if this is going to be the hill that you die on, fine.
Insane.
I'm just go fucking entertain myself while you play this stupid shit for 4 hours straight. I'm like, bro, like I'm in high stress environments all day long. Constantly people's lives are like, I'm not like a cop, but like people's livelihoods are constantly dependent on me. So it's like always some shit happening. If I want to just unplug and just do something that's not related to fucking reality for a couple hours, what's the harm in that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's crazy though, because like it really is just like, let me just chill for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know that there are guys out there that have and they play 6 hours a day. Right. They
Call
got
out
kids. Of work. Yeah. And they'd be like, fuck it. I heard a story of this guy who told his wife that he was laid off, but in reality he quit because he wanted to pursue Twitch. Right.
Wow.
And never told her that he was like, he just quit. And then he would just lock himself in the office and he would say like, I'm doing interviews or I'm networking, but he was just streaming. And they have a 3-year-old kid too. And she was like a paramedic. So he was like, oh, like her salary can hold us over like on her own.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I'm just doing Twitch. Which when you start Twitch and you have no following, you're really, all you're doing is playing video games. You're not working, right? It's not a job.
It's a 4-year investment.
So he was just like, this is something I always wanted to do, and this is what I'm doing. And I'm not going to tell anybody that this is what I'm doing until I start making money, and then I'll share it with them. 6 months go by. She divorces him because she found out, left him.
So.
And then he's like, don't do what I did. Make sure that you're like honest. And then, but he doesn't show any remorse really for, especially like having a 3-year-old kid at the time.
That's crazy.
He was like, my wife's going to start dating again. And that just guts me. I'm like, bro, how about you worry about you and your kid's relationship? Cause you straight up lied to your wife for 6 months.
Yeah, no, that's
because you wanted to play video games. So that's the thing is like, you have to, if you're going to do video games, do it right. Like if you're a grown man with a mortgage, family, kids, responsibilities, plan it out right.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, all right, so maybe it's Friday. You want to get some games in with the guys, have a couple drinks. Cool. You come home, spend time with the family, get the kids to bed, hang out with the wife for a little bit, let her know, I'm going to go hop on. Maybe she goes to sleep and then you get on for a couple hours. You don't just fucking ignore your whole family and be like, I'm going to go game for the 6th time this week. That's when it causes problems.
Especially with a 3-year-old, I feel like those are like really sensitive years. That's kind of like when kids start to remember shit and start to like really put 2 and 2 together. Like, oh, my dad was never around.
But I also think that the problem is like women hear those stories and think every man is like this. Yeah. So every man is willing to give up their family to play video games. Right. And in reality, most guys that play video games with a family cut out an appropriate amount of time to play video games when their family is asleep or out of the picture.
Yeah.
Not all the guys are like, I'm going to game for 7 hours a day, even though I have a family and they're never going to see me.
Right. Right.
I feel like there's cases when that happens, right? Even with the responsible ones, when there's a dope ass game that drops, GTA 6, right? Like, yo, don't remember my name for about a week because I'm going to be just in the game.
See, here's my issue, right? Games like GTA 6, I'm glad you brought that shit up. I'm not, like, when I play games, I'm playing shit that like is so far-fetched. Skyrim, maybe like Civilization or something. Shit where like I can't actually do this stuff in real life. I'm not spending 8 hours a day to make video game currency when I could be making real life currency. That's the shit. And then dating strippers and chasing people in cars.
Like, I could do that right now.
I could do that in real life. What the fuck is the point? And then 2K, like I used to play 2K just because it was like, all right, it's late at night. I can't actually go to the basketball court. But I know people who call out of work when 2K drops.
I did when 2K drops. The motherfuckers really do be like,
bro, I'm not going into work, bro. 2K is out. I got to grind. Like for what? You unhealthy as all hell right now. You're going to spend 10 hours a day, give up 10 hours of work to sit, drink, eat chips, and play fucking basketball video
I guess
games?
that's also why I've never been the biggest sports game guy either.
You just don't like sports like that.
I do love sports.
No, you don't.
Especially football, right? And I just told you I was watching the Knicks game the other day.
No, you told me you watched a quarter and then you went to go watch Love Island, which was.
I've never seen Love Island.
That's a lie.
I've never done it. Never will.
You would like it.
Would I?
You would like
Is it crazy? Like, it's just like off, like wild shit. Maybe I might tune in. I literally have never seen Love Island. But I don't play sports game. Maybe like racing games I would do depending on the game. Like
it's a little bit more exciting, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
But even that's becoming more of just a driving simulator and not as exciting.
Right.
But I guess it's the idea of this is what I can't do in real life. Let me just fucking do it in this simulation world and see what it's about. That's why I like Skyrim too, like RPGs, Fallout, shit that like, I mean, Fallout's going to happen here in about 6 years. So y'all can stop playing that or maybe prep using that, right?
I don't know if it's going to be Fallout or fucking The Last of Us.
Yeah,
we'll see.
It's a toss up which one we're going to end up at, but it's definitely one of the two.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know why women like I would advise women to play video games. See what it is. Like, find something that you like and be like, oh, yeah, let me give it a go. Right. And then be like, okay, I can see why you might like it.
Now, see, we share that in mind, right? And I started doing some research on this, of course, because my psychology degree, I can't help myself. And I realized I'm like, okay, maybe it's just ignorance. Or maybe ChatGPT is just propaganda fueled because that shit trying to tell me, and I said, cite your sources, give me some psychology articles and shit that I can review. Because I want to make sure I'm checking this shit and it's not just feeding me nonsense. Bro, it's trying to tell me that there's a large population of women, more than not, who play video games. And I'm just like,
I don't run into them on a daily basis.
at all, if ever. And also, like, if we just keep it at a beam, video games were not designed with women in mind for the most part. Like, if you look at a lot of video games, it's like we just talked about sports, violence, like all the stuff that men want to do.
Hookers. That was a weird place to put that one.
We're gonna get flagged for using this word. But like women like social interaction. They like creativity. They like more like fantasy type of stuff. So I'm like thinking to myself, how many games are like Minecraft or The Sims? Now, see,
girls love
the Sims,
do love
and it
Sims.
has all the shit that I just talked about. Like you can change your outfit, you can have tea parties, you can go to the nightclub.
Larry's like, I think this is what
You can
women
start
like.
families.
Yeah, that's true. Women love The Sims.
They love that shit.
I've never played it. Have you ever dabbled?
I've not. No. If I want to get told that my outfit is trash, I can just go back
outside.
to being 14. Like literally.
I've seen mods for The Sims that seems fun.
Like what?
Where it's like, it basically makes it aggressive. So it's like there's murder in the game. And
I knew
stuff
you
like that.
George, you're not helping our case. You're really not.
Domestic violence. There are mods that add that into Sims that I've seen. I've never played the game.
So and to that point, I'm kind of surprised that more women aren't into Roblox. I guess it's because it's a kid's game.
That's so funny.
But
Roblox.
you can do all of that shit.
There's another game that I think women would like just because it's like fantasy, but also like kind of like action-y that I think they would like. It would be like Hogwarts Legacy, right? It's like that Harry Potter world, fantasy, magic,
Yeah.
I think they would fuck with that too.
Yeah. I think my wife would have been more like into the idea of video games if she had never challenged me to Mortal Kombat.
And you whooped their ass?
It was bad.
Yeah.
Because first of all,
What is it with Mortal Kombat? I feel like that's such an entry-level game for girls because like me and my wife played that too when we first started going out. And then I was like, oh, why don't you like, what game do you want to play? And then I showed her and she was like, yeah, let's do that. But I would let her win sometimes.
you're a pussy.
You would never, I guess.
You're a pussy.
There will be times where I would like, flawless victory. And she'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, I don't know. I guess you just didn't have it that time.
Nah, I'll be honest. It got bad, not just because I beat her, but she does this thing where she likes to act like she's not competitive.
No, she's very competitive.
She's very competitive.
And the only reason you would get upset at losing is because you're competitive.
Exactly.
If you did it, then you're not.
Exactly. And so we had a bit of a tiff because she beat me, right? And then she does that little thing where she try to act like she's not gonna look at you. I'm like, okay, you can play a little bit.
You did the fucking lean.
Yep. I just definitely sat up and locked in. And she was like, all right, well, I don't want to play with you anymore. I started talking my shit because, you made it a competitive thing.
Right,
now I'm competitive. Like, I've lost friends over video games. Like, bro. It gets real, bro. And I don't know. I guess now we can't play video games.
That's one thing that I don't advise if you're like trying to get into video games as a woman is like, don't do the competitive stuff.
Yeah.
Especially not with a guy because like
It's
we
toxic.
do this competitive shit from day one.
Bro.
And not only are we going hard in the game, when we're done, we're going to verbally abuse you.
First time I heard the RR was like Gears of War or something online shit.
Bro, and like the trash talk started split screening on 007 or like back in the day with me.
The
you know what I mean?
GoldenEye? Oh my
me,
God.
my brother, my cousin. Then it turned into Halo, right?
Yep,
and then you're doing that, and then you're screen watching, and it gets into a whole thing.
Yep.
Like
Screen watching, that was crazy.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
But like we get so competitive from day one that like when the girl comes in and she's never done it and she wants to see the world of it, like you're gonna get a glimpse, you're not gonna love it.
No.
So I don't advise girls getting into that competitive space unless you have a history of doing so. Just do single player games like we just mentioned. Do Sims, do Hogwarts Legacy, Fallout.
Yeah. I think
Baldur's Gate, I think might be a good one for them too, because you can build that whole world around what you want.
But there's so much
there's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, so much violence in Baldur's Gate. I don't know if a lot of women were like that.
Yeah.
Yo, but you know what? I will give them this. My ex, I introduced her to Skyrim, right? And maybe this is just me because I'm just very like efficiency, execution. So I don't do like a whole lot of crazy shit. That's why I had a hard time really loving Baldur's Gate because the options are just too endless. But I introduced her to Skyrim. I let her play on my account for a little bit. And bro, she was doing shit that like I had never even like began to imagine. She was doing stuff I didn't know it was possible in the game.
Yeah, she was playing the game.
But breaking it. Like the developers started having to like come in and like, hey, yo,
That's hilarious.
is this actually even possible? But I'm just like, okay, women who are not like designed, I guess, to think about games a certain kind of way would probably enjoy the aspects of where, like, if it's limitless, like if you can just kind of go and do anything, they would love that about the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I give it a shot, I guess.
I've played Skyrim when it first came out.
Yeah.
And I broke the game too.
Yeah.
So like I figured out that you can become a werewolf in Skyrim. So I was like, cool, that's what I need to do. Right. So I became a werewolf and I slaughtered villages.
Yeah, bro. That shit is crazy.
And like the thing is like apparently the more you killed, the longer you became a werewolf. So I killed so many people that I never turned human again. I think my game glitched.
So you were just eating. You weren't just killing them.
I was
you were
eating them. Yeah. I went from village to village.
Yeah.
Like there was tales being told about me, right?
Bro.
And I like my game glitched and I never turned human again. And I was like, well, I fucked up this playthrough. Guess I got to restart.
This is not part of your story, George.
So that's what happens. You tell me I could become a werewolf, I'm gonna do it.
Oh man, yeah, it's a lot of good times.
But no, video games can be very entertaining.
Yeah.
You just got to kind of pick one. There's so many genres, so many options, different variables.
Facts.
I mean, puzzle games, you like those, like the Civilization, I think is like a puzzle game, right?
A little bit, yeah.
So this is
More
that's
like
more strategy, right?
real time strategy. Yeah. You gotta get it right, turn based.
Okay. What do you think about like the Pokemon games? Do you think that's a good one?
Pokemon. Maybe. Like I don't know about the later stuff. Like the early gen shit also might be too slow paced. If that's like if you're just getting introduced to that, you're like, yo, why does it take me 45 minutes to walk to Pallet Town, which is like literally 3 trees to, like between here and there. Like I would get I tried to download it on my iPhone. They have like, emulators or whatever for iPhone. So I downloaded it and I played it for like 2 seconds. And I started looking through the settings. I'm like, bro, how do I speed this shit up? Because this is just dragging. Yeah. But
well, those were meant to be played on a fucking Game Boy.
Yeah.
While you were driving from one location to another, it took 2.5 hours, and you're just sitting there while your parents drive.
Yeah.
And you're just walking, chilling, no worries in the world,
bro.
But when you're an adult, you got things to do. I don't want to spend 45 minutes walking.
No, I don't. That's why people watch TikToks on 2x speed.
Yeah. My wife,
exactly
she's been like in audiobooks, 2 times speed in the audiobooks.
Can you even understand?
She can, yeah.
Oh, she like Cat Williams.
Yeah, she's
reader.
Yeah, she gets 500 pages a day.
Oh my god.
But yeah, 2 times speed is a real thing, bro. Nah. But it fucks up your psyche. It fucks up the way that you view everything. If you're listening to books at 2 times speed or TikToks at 2 times speed, I'll literally put a movie on and she'd be like, "Can we 2 times speed this?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah. You can't even appreciate like the suspense of certain scenes or like sometimes you need that dead space in conversation so people can really fully understand what's being said.
Bro, it's insane. But that's the world we live in, bro.
That's crazy.
Everything needs to be quick.
Yo, that's funny because I'll check like the comments on TikToks like you did earlier. And one time I was watching this video and then after the video ended, I checked the comments and this girl, first comment was like, just a little bit of feedback here. If you're going to do these videos moving forward, I would like for you to talk a little bit quicker because I almost scrolled away.
Insane.
And that's the creator's problem,
right? You have the opportunity to speed it up,
right? But also, you couldn't sit for 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then like, yeah, that's bad. It's so bad. But I saw like a realtor doing like a walkthrough of a house. And he's like like running around the house, right? Yeah. Somebody in the comments was like, "You need to slow down. I'll 2 times it if I want to." I was like, "That's hilarious."
That's real shit.
Like, don't run through it,
Right.
Because then if I want to see it, then I have no choice.
There's no option to like go in the reverse, right?
I think there's a 0.5 speed.
Oh, okay. I only ever look at like 1.5, 2. Man,
I rarely ever speed anything up.
me either.
But that's so funny, bro. That's it. But I watched Backrooms.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that like a gay horror film?
I'm sorry. I need you to explain what that would even be.
Like back rooms, like you go in.
I think you're confusing that with Backdoor.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what you mean.
Oh, okay. So you know what I'm talking about. He just trying to pretend like.
No, it's not that.
Was it better than Obsession?
It was not. No.
Okay. Yeah, people are like raving about Obsession.
Obsession
right now,
was great.
I have to go see it. But
Yeah.
what was Backrooms about?
So Backrooms, I mean, obviously, I'm not sure if you know the lore of the Backrooms, but it's basically like a familiar, unfamiliar location. It's almost like Uncanny Valley, but for locations. It's like everything looks similar, but there's something off about it.
Okay.
Right. It's like maybe you can consider it like not even an alternate reality. It's in our world. It's just like sub-level essentially.
Okay.
The way the movie explained it is
Oh, wait. So like Stranger Things upside down kind of?
kinda, but
So
the
it's
way the
trash.
movie explained it is like if you draw something from memory, it's gonna be a little off, right?
Of course.
And then if you try to draw a third image from the first image of memory, it's going to be different. And every time you draw it again, it's going to be different and different and different because you're fading, right? It's you're losing less detail. It's nothing like the first, right? So if you go into like a sub-level 8 of the back rooms, that's supposed to be like a copy of my house. By the time it gets copied 8 times, it's not going to look like my house.
Right.
It's going to be similar, but it's going to be very different at the same time. But this is an endless world. Like it's like no end. You get lost
That's what
easily.
endless means, George.
So it doesn't end. There's less end to it.
Okay.
But then there's like an entity down there, right? It's like, but the lore is different than the entity. I think there's so much that goes into it. I thought the entity in the movie was trash. I thought it took me out of it. I really enjoyed half of the movie. And then there was a point where it just fucking took a nosedive for me. And I was like, the first half was really good. The ambiance that it was building. I think the art team that built the sets was amazing.
That's what I was gonna say. From the clips I saw, it looked like it was like a beautiful set. It was shot really well.
It was. That I'll give it credit for. And the first half was building up amazing. I enjoyed the characters up to that point, and then it just fucking ended. It was almost like they took half the script and was like, where do we go from here? And then they just fucking was like, well, we have to finish it, and then just put some shit together, and it just didn't work out. It seems like 2 separate movies to me. It was okay. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10, just like a mid movie.
Take that with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen, because George is a bit of a snob when it comes to films.
I don't think I don't agree.
So if George is giving it a 5, it's probably an 8.
No. What was the last one that I did that to? It was fucking Nosferatu.
I didn't even watch that. That was like the vampire.
The horny vampire. He died because he wanted to get some yams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He was obsessed with this one chick. And like,
But she was not a vampire.
and she was not a vampire.
Okay.
And so he really wanted to hit, right? So bad that he plagued an entire city or town and was like, it started killing people close to her and was like, unless you let me hit, I'm going to kill everybody. And so she was like, I guess I have no choice but to let you hit. And so he starts hitting it and forgot the sun was coming up and died.
That's the worst fucking movie I've ever heard of.
It's a bad movie.
But also, it perfectly explains the downfall of men. Every time you obsess over a woman, it's the end of you, bro.
Yep. That's what I got from the movie Obsession.
Exactly. Complete opposite, by the way.
Yeah, it was like people get like, "Oh, you missed the whole point. Can't believe you missed the point of the movie."
Oh my god.
Yeah. But yeah. So what did we cover in this? We had Druski and his whole shenanigans.
New York City
Ninja
Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, the Knicks, And then video games, women hating them, and our advice for them if they ever want to kind of dabble in the world and understand why it's pretty cool.
Yeah, the 0.3% of you that watch this podcast, for sure, take that advice.
I think a majority of our viewers are women.
When's the last time you looked at our analytics?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah. There's no fucking way. Anything with man in the name, they're not watching that.
Should we change it to the They Them podcast? That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you know we come to the end of the show where George is like unhinged. Yeah, we would very much like to stay as a part of the YouTube community. We are inclusive. We don't hate any particular groups except for the IRS. And even then, you guys can be really cool as long as you don't come after certain people. So
of color.
Yeah. There it is. We got that. All right. Yo, if you liked the episode, please make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast. We are trying to get to 6 million by the end of the week. So if you can help with that, we'd really appreciate it.
Bye.